Hello everyone, it's Comfort Beach. Welcome to another episode of Introduction to PHP. Okay, so in the last two episodes, we've been learning about file handling. Now it's high time we learned how we could upload files onto our server. Okay, so this whole episode focuses only on the file uploading. Okay, so for uploading mostly, let's take it in an instance whereby you want to upload something like on Facebook or any other social media platform, or you want to send like a document to your friend. All of that process has to go file uploading first. Okay, so now what you're going to be doing here is that we are going to be getting our files from our computer, and and then upload them onto our server. Okay, so now for this episode, so that it looks more clear, what you're going to do here is let's just create a new folder, and then I'm just going to name it episode 19. And then inside episode 19, I'm going to create a folder which I'm going to name uploads. Okay, so now the thing is that this uploads folder is the folder where all the content will be getting uploaded. You see? Okay, so now let me create another file. This file I'm going to name it index.php. So this index.php is going to be that file that is going to be allowing us to pick files from our computer and then upload them onto our server. Like I said earlier on, since we are on localhost, please consider your computer as a server. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to create another file which I'm going to name upload.php. Upload.php. Okay, so now this upload.php is going to be an independent file which is going to be helping us, which is going to be which is going to be helping us to upload files onto the uploads folder. Okay, so now that we have created these folders, and since I am on Linux, so what I'm going to do here is I have to set for the permission, but I'm pretty sure that for you guys who are on Windows and Mac, you don't have to set up the permission unless otherwise unless otherwise. Okay, let's do that together. Okay, so now I've set up the permission. Now I've given the permission. I've given, how can I describe this? So now that I've set the permission, the folder access to create, delete, and write, which means we can add some content onto it. Okay, so now I'm just going to right click this folder right here and then click on Visual Studio Code. So if you're not able to see Visual Studio Code when you right click, you can just simply open your VS Code. You can just simply open your VS Code like this, and then you just drag and drop your folder. Okay, nice. Let's now start working. Let's now start working. Okay, so now that we have done that, let's first start by designing a basic HTML form. A basic HTML form. HTML. I'm just going to code everything from scratch, Then we get the body. Okay, before that, let's set the heading. Okay, head, and then let's give it a title. Okay, like I said before you gotten this far, I mentioned something like you kind of need to ensure that you at least you know the basics of HTML before you could proceed with these episodes. Okay, so let me name it upload upload. Okay, so now this is just the basic heading. Next, let's just design a form. So that form, it is the form which we are going to be using to upload to attach some content onto it. Yep. Okay. Okay, so now let's ensure that our form is of method post. Our method is equals to post. Remember the differences between get and post. So for this scope, it's for this scope, it's definitely that post is the best method. And then action. Okay, so action, this is where the request to be sent to. So now, where do you want to process this request to? That's the reason why we had created upload.php. So all the requests will be handled on upload.php. So this simply means that it will be redirecting to upload.php. Upload.php. Okay. Okay, so now it doesn't have to end like this. Always remember, this is the key thing that most of the developers miss out when it comes to making the form to handle the uploads. So now you need to set an enky type attribute. So enky type attribute is going to allow us to upload files. Otherwise, if you do miss out this attribute, your uploading will not work. Let me repeat again. If you miss out the enky type attribute, it will not upload. Okay, so now enky type. Okay, so enky enk type enk type is equals to multi-party form data. Let's give multi-party multi-party form data. Let's check the spelling again. Enky type is equals to multi-party, multi-party. Okay, multi-party form data. Okay, enough of this. Next, let's specify an input. So this time we're going to create an input of type file. The reason why I've set the type to file is because it will be handling the file uploading. And then let's give it a name to say uh, file, file to upload. Let's name it file to upload. Okay, so let me add another line so that they don't appear in, in an inline form. Okay, now let me add a button. So this form is not going to look any kind of attractive. I'm not gonna apply any cascade styles to it. I just want to make this video so basic. Okay, button submit, and then let's give it a type submit. Maybe let me just rename it upload. And then type submit. Name is equals to, how am I going to name it? Let's name it upload btn for upload button. Okay, let me access now the URL. So 19, you see we have this, but let me add some more space. Yeah, even though our form is ugly, let's just try to give it out some spaces. Okay, let's double check our form. Form method is equals to post, yes. Action upload.php, yep. Enc type is equals to mod party slash form data, and then the input type we have this. Okay, so what this input type file does is that it makes something like this. uh, like when I click on it, it's gonna allow me to upload content. So if I set text here, we're going to see that um, we have the text input, but we don't want that text input. We want the file input. You see? Okay, so now we have designed the form for upload where to upload the content from. Now let's go to uh, upload.php. Remember, here on the action, the form action, Other form submission would be submitted to upload.php. Mostly, it's very important to redirect your form to another file because of because it everything do looks ugly when you leave out everything onto the same page. Like we start handling everything, and we're able to separate codes, and it just looks more interesting even when you're doing the collaborations, not putting everything on a single page. So if I wanted to, I could have just we could have just worked with this index.php file, but it's not good for practice. Okay, let's go to upload.php. So this upload.php is the file which is receiving the request from the form. So let's design it. Okay, let's go. Okay, before that, let's get to understand that before we could do anything, let's ensure that this button is clicked. So how do we do that? Okay, so we just have to say if is set. Yeah, so this is set function is a function, like I mentioned earlier, is a function which handles like an event. It checks if a certain event is occurring or not. So it could either return true or false. So now an event here is the clicking of the button. As the user clicked on this upload button, so that's what you're trying to check. So now if the user has clicked on it, which button exactly? So now the button name is upload btn. So we say super global post, then the name of the button, upload button. Okay, let's check. Let's display something here. Echo button click. Let's see. So it's important to check. Okay, let's assume that I've just uploaded anything done. So button clicked. So we're able to see that. Okay, now let's now access the file that has been uploaded. So I'm going to get rid of this. Then I'm going to comment something like mm, access file uploaded. Access file uploaded. Okay, so now we're going to start accessing from file name. Let's get to the file name, the temporal name, size, and the type of a file that you're dealing with here. Okay, so now how do we do that? Okay, so let's declare, I'm going to start with getting the name of the file which is uploaded here. Okay, and then file name is equals to, and then this time we're going to use a super global files to access the properties of the file. So I'm going to say files, and then how did we name the input field? So the input field, we named it as file to upload, file to upload. So I'm going to pass in file to upload, file to upload. Yeah, so now we know that it's file to upload. Now, okay, okay, so now I think this is also the best practice. So now we know that it's the file to upload now. Now, what else? What do we want to access from the file to upload? We want to access the name of it, the name of it. Okay, so next, let's access the temporal name. TMP name, temporal name is equals to a uh, file to upload. Okay, let me just copy paste it. File to upload, and then TMP underscore name for temporal name. Let's get to access the size of the file. File size. Okay, this file size always returns the size of the file in bits by default. And then I'm just going to say size, same size. Okay, and lastly, let's get to get the type of a file. So let's say file type, file type. So we can use this file type like to handle the uploaded file like in such a way that if you want to check if the file is an image or document or any other format that you would want to be handling. So file type is equals to files that's assigned to let's say files we access the input and then uh, say type just button type. Let's get to refresh that. Okay, so now let me show you that we can access now the properties of an uploaded file. Let's say if we want to access the name of this file, we could just simply say echo uh, file name. And then if I try to upload it, we get the name of the file. If I want to check the temporal name of the file, so this temporal name of the file is just the temporal name of the file which is gotten written which is gotten written after some time. Okay, you see, so every time I make a refresh, the file, the name here will be changing. So let me refresh. You see, we get another name. Yeah, so that's just the temporal name of the file. Then the size of the file is going to return in bits. Okay, file size. Let's display the file size. Okay, so this is the size of the file in bits. File type. Let's get to see if it's an image, document, or whatever. So this is an image with an extension of PNG. Okay, now enough about that. So now that we have managed to access this file, what do we do? Next, we just have to ensure that at least the file that we have uploaded is greater than 0 bits. Okay, let me name it upload file, upload file, upload file. So, let me add an if statement. Say if, uh, let's get if file size is greater than 0 bits, which we always have to check if the file size is greater than zero. Otherwise, if it's if it's less than one, that simply means that we are uploading an invalid file. Let's check. Let's get to see that. Okay, so we're gonna set the target directory. Let's specify the directory to where you would want to upload your file. So I'm going to say it's equals to uploads slash. Okay, since we're dealing with a folder, always remember to add slash, the forward slash after the name of the directory. Okay, so the target file now, like the actual file that you want to upload, you just have to say target file is equals to uh, we first say target directory concatenate with file name. Okay, okay. Since now that you have gotten the actual file now that you want to upload and the target and the target and okay, let me name it target directory and the target directory. What do we do now? We upload the file. So now there's this function. Okay, where's my notepad? There's this function which we use for uploading the file. So it's just move. It's called uploaded, move uploaded file, which takes two parameters. Move uploaded, okay, which takes two parameters. So the first parameter is the temporal name of the file, temporal file name, temporal file name. It takes the temporary name of the file, and secondly, the target file now, the real file, not the temporal, but the actual one, the original one. So we're going to use this move uploaded file to upload files onto our uploads directly. So let's get back to our code. So here, let's add an if statement to check if the file was uploaded onto our directory. Let's say if move move uploaded file, and then uh, temp profile name tmp name with uh, target target file. So if this function was fired or if it ran successfully, what do we do? Let's get to display echo file uploaded successfully, successfully, and then terminate it. Now, if the file was not uploaded, what do we do? We add a catch here to say else echo display your file was not uploaded. Your file was not uploaded. Okay, so here what we're just trying to do here is, like I've mentioned earlier on here to say, we use this function to upload files, to upload a file onto a directory. Now, I just had to introduce this if statement, and then inside it, I set this as a condition, the very function which moves. So here, we have set a condition to say if this move upload file ran successful, what do? We display file uploaded successfully. So this will only be displayed only if the file is uploaded onto our directory. Okay, let's go back here and refresh. So if we try to check from our uploads directory here, we can see that there's nothing in here. Now let's try to upload something. So I'm going to click on no file chosen, so I'm going to click here to upload. Okay, 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 spanning tree, spanning. Okay, let me upload this. So let me click on upload and define variable. Okay, target directory. Oh, here I made the mistake here. Okay, so we got a positive response, but I'm just going. Let me delete it so that we can do it together. So here the problem was that here I set the name to target. Remember that we had changed this name of this variable to target directory. So here on target file, it takes first the directory and then the name of the file. Okay, let's go. Let's now upload it. So let me refresh again. So I'm going to choose my file from my computer, pictures. Okay, let me choose spanning tree and then upload. File uploaded successfully. Yeah, so our file was uploaded successfully. So if we try to check here from our directly, we can see that you have spanning tree. We have spanning tree.png. Here it is. So if I go back here, try to upload some more, and try to upload some more, file uploaded successfully. And then we can see that we have started getting new files onto our uploads directly. So guys, that's how file uploading is easily done in PHP. And thank you for your time, and see you in the next episode where we're going to talk about some new things that is not related to file handling. Cheers.